Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about the Kwakwaka'wakw transformation mask. So, who are the Kwakwaka'wakw? The Kwakwaka'wakw means the people who speak Kwakwala. They live in the coastal areas of northeastern Vancouver Island and mainland British Columbia, and they believe that animals, rivers, and trees are powerful beings that long ago existed in both the human world and the spirit world. So here's a map of where they're located. As you can see, they are in fact located on part of Vancouver Island and part of British Columbia. Also, if you want a better picture of where they're located, this little map off to the side, Washington State is directly under that. So here is the mask that I'm talking about. This is one of the many transformation masks that they have. As you can see over here to the right, that's how it attaches to the back of the head. And the reason it is called a transformation mask is because it opens up to reveal a human face inside of the animal head. So the mask is controlled by these strings which open and close the face and transform it from animal to human. This is another example of a transformation mask. This one is a whale. The strings allow the mouth to open and close, the back tail to move up and down, and the flippers on either side to move as well. So the legends of masks. Trickster gods were often featured in transformation myths. So, for example, the god Raven was known for changing into different creatures and providing humans with the sun, moon, fire, and salmon is very important to the Kwakwaka'wakw culture. Another very important god is Thunderbird, who was said to cause thunder by beating his wings, lightning by blinking, and he could transform into a human by tilting its beak up and removing its feathers like a cape. The Kwakwaka'wakw believed that ancestral entities and supernatural forces temporarily embodied dancers wearing these masks and other ceremonial regalia. So these masks are typically worn during potlucks, which are elaborate gift-giving ceremonies and feasting ceremonies. Depending on your status in the tribe, the more gifts you receive, the higher your status is. Potlucks could also mark important occasions such as the naming of children, marriage, transferring rights and privileges, and mourning the dead. There was actually a ban on potlucks from 1884 to 1969 where they were not allowed to perform them. There was no legislative move to actually get rid of this ban. It was just deleted from Canadian law in 1969. And the Kwakwaka'wakw people are very upset that Canada has not done more to address the injustices that were done to their tribe during this time. So, descriptions of masks. They are typically made of red cedar bark and other woods. The color palette includes earthy tones such as red, blue, green, and black, but other colors could be used as well. The colors were made using plants and minerals, and of course, the mask include the strings, which are used to open and close the face or control the different parts of the mask. So here is a video that shows the mask being used during a ceremony.
From our very beginning, we were a world of transformation. We had all of our first ancestors transformed from other beings. And so from that point on, through our evolution, masks have played an integral part in the things we do, the things we say we stand for, the things we believe in. When we take these masks to dance,
Okay.
is there more?
So, as you can see, that was the mask being used during a ceremony and it opening and closing to show that transformation from bird to human and back. Here is another video that is just a little fun fact that I found out about the mask and why you may recognize it in today's world, even if you think you've never heard about it.
This one.
In the 1970s, a photo of the mask was used to create the Seattle Seahawks logo, something largely forgotten until last year, when Burke ethnologist Robin Wright was teaching an art history class. Wright called her former professor, Northwest Native art historian Bill Holm, who quickly found the photo.
It's the 1950 publication by Robert Bruce Inverarity on Northwest Coast Art.
The Burke blogged about it, and the story went viral. That's when they got a call from the Hudson Museum in Maine.
And she said, "We've got the mask." We thought, wouldn't it be fun to be able to borrow this mask and bring it back to Seattle so all the Seahawks fans could see the original mask that inspired the logo.
The Hudson agreed to lend the mask to the Burke. Bruce Alfred says there's a certain amount of pride knowing the Seahawks logo was inspired by a Kwakwaka'wakw mask.
Well, most of the people at home, they're big Seahawk fans.
Here and now, Native...
And that is the end of my presentation on the Kwakwaka'wakw transformation mask.
Opens November